Hello everyone, you're welcome back to this channel. In today's video I will be teaching you how to make a cape top. It's very easy and simple to wear, and it's corporate wear. So if this interests you, come on and let's go. So I have this one is two pieces for the bodies of the cape top, okay, and this one is serving as the sleeve. So vividly you can see it's longer than the bodies, so it's actually like a long sleeve, okay. So it all depends on the one you want to make for yourself. You could choose to make a short sleeve, so it actually depends on you on that aspect. So right now we are going to start. I'll be working with the bodies first, and I'll be working with both the bodies and the sleeve at the same time. So right now I'm going to replace my fabric. I said this fabric is on fold, as you can see right here. It's on fold, and it's two pieces, okay. Can you see? So I have four pieces all together. So right now I've placed it. Now the width of this fabric is 10 inches, about 10 inches, okay, or 10.5. So to determine the width of your fabric, is going to be, you are going to consider the shoulder length. Now in this case the shoulder length for this is 15 inches. So 15 inches divided by 2 plus 2.5 inches or 3 inches. So in this case I have 15 inches for the shoulder length divided by 2 gives me 7.5 inches. So I added like 2.5 inches to it, so I'll be having the total of 10 inches, okay. And this is the length, the width. Can you see? I have like 10 inches or 10.5 inches. So, and I said you could have had like 2.5 inches or 3 inches. So for the length, it actually depends on how long you want your sleeve to be, but the standard one, well, the one I'm using right here is about like 21.5 inches, okay. So it's a top, so it shouldn't be too long. So right now I'm going to start. Now that I've placed it very well, the bodies, I will also equally place the sleeve. Like the sleeve here, I have the width to be 16 inches. You know it's on fold, so I have like 8 inches times 2. So it means when I spread it out, I'll be having 16 inches. So, and of course it's on fold and it's two pieces. So right now I'm going to lay it like this, okay. I will lay it on each other. You can see I'm laying both the sleeve fabric on the bodies. Next thing I'm going to do is to start my measure. So from this edge here I'm going to come in by just 2 inches. So I'm going to mark it right here, 2 inches. So the length of the armhole, I will be making use of, I will be using 8 inches. Actually, the length of my armhole is 7 inches plus 1 inch because it's going to have a cape, and in that cape, I'm going to fold it for this elastic allowance. So that's why I added extra 1 inch to that. So I will be marking 8 inches from this point down to this point. So I'm going to take it up like this. Can you see? So after that I'm going to just extend it to the borderline here. So after that I will now go ahead and create my curve. In creating the curve, you can just diagonal here mark 1 inch, just 1 inch. So it's going to be a guide. Can you see? So I'm going to create a curve at that point. So right now I'm going to go ahead and cut. So after cutting, so the next thing I'm going to do right now is to spread it out. So I'm going to first notch the center point of the sleeve here. I will also notch here, that is the bodies. So I'm going to spread it out right now. So this is what I have. Can you see? Then for the bodies as well, this is what I have. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to take just one piece of the body like this. Then I take one piece of the sleeve. So I'm going to place it right side to right side. Can you see? So I'm going to stitch like this. After that, I'm going to take the second piece of the sleeve. I'm going to place it right side to right side also. Then I sew. So I'll be right back. Now as you can see right here, I've sealed the sleeve or the armhole. I've attached the sleeve to the armhole, the two sleeves. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go ahead and attach the second piece of the body to the two sleeves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of the sleeve. Okay, now I attach it to the armhole. Can you see? Like this. Can you see like this? So I stitch. I will also do likewise to the second sleeve. Can you see the armhole line? So I'm going to place it right side to right side. Okay, like this. Then I stitch. Now as you can see right here, I've completed the armhole, the both side. Can you see? Both front and back. I've completed it. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do is to sew the cape. So and what I'm going to do first is to measure what I have here. So it's going to give me, well, the width of what I'm going to cut. Okay, by the time I measure it, I have about like 27 inches. So I'm going to add extra 1 inch to it, that is 0.5 inch, which I'm going to use to hold it on both sides. So right now I'm going to bring, I have these two pieces for my cape. Can you see? Both front and back. Now I have the width. The width here I'm having 28, like I've just said. I have, can you see, 28 inches. Now the length, I'm using 6.5 inches. You could use 6 inches, but it shouldn't be too long. You could use like 7 inches. But in this case, I'm using 6.5 inches. So what I'm going to do right now, you can see I've placed it right side to right side. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sew the sides with 0.5 inch. Okay, then I will be right back. So as you can see right here, I've sewed the two sides. So I'm going to turn inside out. I'm turning to the right side. Can you see? So I haven't turned to the right side. So I'm going to take the, so I'm going to take the fabric, the body, turn it to the right side. Can you see? So right now I'm going to place it the wrong side to the right side of this, like this. This is the right side and this is the wrong side of the cape. I'm going to lay it like this. Okay, then I'm going to top stitch round. So I will be right back. So as you can see right here, I've top stitch round. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go ahead and sew the down part, fold it once, then the second time like this. So I sew it round the base. Okay, now as you can see, I've sewed the down part of the cape. Can you see the cape? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go to the sleeve. This is the sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to hem the down part of the two sleeves just exactly the way I did to the down part of the cape. Okay, so I'm going to sew. I will also do likewise to the second sleeve. Can you see? So I'm going to fold twice, then I sew like that. So as you can see, I've sewed the sleeve, the hem of the sleeve. Can you see the two sleeves? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to turn it to the wrong side. So I'm going to mark 1.5 inch. I'm marking 1.5 inch. 1.5. 1.5 inch. So I'm going to connect these lines together. So I will also extend it. So exactly like this, I'm going to do to the second sleeve. Okay. Also connect these lines together. Elastic to it. Okay. I have the length. What we're going to do in determining the length of the elastic, you measure, like in my own case, it's going to stop here. So I went ahead and measure what I have. So that will be a guide for me to know the length of the elastic which I'm going to cut. In my own case, is 9 inches plus 1 inch extra, giving me 10 inches. And that is the same size with the two sleeves. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to sew it on this line. So as you can see, I've stitched the elastic to the line marked on the sleeve. Here is the second one. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go ahead and sew the side seam. So I'm going to close the side up. So I'm going to sew, and I will also do likewise to the second side. To the second side, I'm going to sew. like that. So as you can see, I've closed up the sides. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to hem the down parts like this. So I'm going to hem it. So as you can see right here, I've hemmed the down part. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to turn this top to the wrong side. Okay, I'm going to turn it to the wrong side like I'm doing right now. So right here, I'm going to mark 2 inches upwards. So I'm going to mark it round 2 inches upwards. So I'm going to mark it round, okay? After which I connect these lines together. Or you mark 2.5 inches. So, but in this case, I'm just marking 2 inches upwards. So it is on this line I'm going to attach the elastic. Can you see? So I'm going to repeat it on the other side. Can you see? So right now I'm going to attach my elastic. Now to determine the length of your elastic, you just mark your waist. Now in this case I have 26 inches as the length. Can you see? So right now I'm going to attach my elastic. Now to determine the length of your elastic, you just mark your waist. Now in this case I have 26 inches as the length or the circumference of the waist. So right now I'm going to divide this into 4 to make it easy by the time I attach it. So I'm going to divide it into 2 equal half first, and I'm going to mark that point. So I will also divide it again like this. So it means I have each 1, 2, 3. So I've divided it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be easy for me. Then I go ahead to this and also look for the midpoint on both sides. I have the midpoint of this right here. I will also turn it to the other side. I will also mark the midpoint. So it will be easy for me to attach round. So I will be right back. So as you can see right here, I've attached the elastic to the waist side. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to insert the elastic on the shoulder line. Already I've closed it up using like 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to look for the opening that I left. Here is it. And this is the elastic. So all I need to do is to take my pin, insert it like this, then I push it inward and I start. Can you see? So like that, I'm going to round it till I complete all the neckline or the shoulder line. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to stitch it together like this. Run stitches like 3 or 4 times. Then after which I'm going to close this side up. So here comes the conclusion of this tutorial. Can you see this beautiful top? Can you see? I hope you like this. And I want to believe you have found this tutorial helpful. If you have, please kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you are yet to subscribe this channel, please kindly do that now, okay? So that you'll be part of this great family. Thanks for being there. Thanks for watching. So till I come your way again, bye for now.